welcome to Wanna Be a Chef. Today we are going to make an easy and very old-fashioned cake here. So let's get started and know what we are making. Today we are making molasses pound cake. So I have some molasses here. This is easily available in any kind of big bakery supply stores or on Amazon also. Any part of the country you can buy it, and in any country you can buy this. So let's get started and know what all ingredients we need for our molasses pound cake. We need 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida, half cup of butter which is at room temperature and unsalted. This is homemade butter. If you want to know how to make butter at home, you can follow the link in the description box. We also need some half cup of sugar. We need half cup of milk. This is also at room temperature. 3 eggs at room temperature. Half teaspoon of baking soda or soda bicarb or edible soda. Some pinch of salt, and we need half cup of molasses. So this is the grandma molasses I'm using. You can use any other brand. And to make it authentic molasses pound cake, you can add little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg to the cake, but I'm not adding anything because I just want to make the plain molasses cake today. So let's see how we can make our molasses pound cake. In a large mixing bowl, first we are going to add in the sugar, that is the normal granulated sugar, and then we are going to add in our butter, that is the half cup of butter and half cup of sugar. And we are going to whisk butter and sugar until it is light and fluffy. I'm using a hand mixer here. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can still do it with your whisk, but that is going to take a little longer time, and this might take around 5 minutes to make it fluffy. Butter and sugar is nice and fluffy. Now to this we are going to add in our eggs one at a time, and we are going to beat every time we add the eggs because we want a lighter batter here. So here goes my first egg, and we are going to whisk this for about 2 minutes until it is nice and soft and the egg mixes really nice with the butter. Now it's time to add our second egg, and we are going to beat again after adding our second egg. So here goes my second egg, and we are going to whisk this again. You can see how nice and light our batter is. Now we are going to add our third and final egg. What we usually do while making the cake is we add vanilla essence while adding the third egg, but we are not adding any vanilla essence today because molasses has very strong flavor and it will help us get rid of this egg smell. Now we are going to beat this for about 1 more minute. It's time to add in our half cup of molasses. I have my 1/4 cup of measurement cup here. So to this I'm going to add my 1/4 cup first, and then we are going to take another 1/4 cup and make it as half cup of molasses. Molasses also gives a very nice caramel flavor to our cake. It's very good and it's very nice in taste, I can say. I have eaten this cake a couple of times and I really like the flavor, and that is the reason I'm showing it to you all today. Now to our molasses, we are going to add half cup of milk, and we are going to whisk this molasses and the milk in the butter for about half a minute. You might get scared by seeing this texture of eggs and molasses here, but don't worry, this is really common when you use molasses. And now to our molasses and butter and sugar mixture, we are going to add our dry ingredients. That is the pinch of salt. We are going to add half teaspoon of baking soda and also 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida. And now after adding the maida or all-purpose flour, we are going to use our spatula to mix the flour first so that the flour doesn't come out of the bowl while we use our hand mixer. Now I will be removing the spatula because I have mixed enough of flour using the spatula. take out the spatula and you can use the hand mixer to make a smooth batter. You can whip this for about 2 minutes until you get a nice smooth pouring batter. Molasses pound cake batter is now ready. You can see that it is nice and smooth and it's in pourable consistency. I have greased and lined a baking loaf here. Now to this we are going to transfer our batter, and I'm going to bake this at 180 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes or until the skewer comes out clean. So just spread the batter all over the pan. Our batter is now ready to get into the oven. Before that we are going to tap a little. Our cake is just out of the oven. I have inserted the skewer and it has come out clean. That means it has baked perfectly. We are going to let this cool down in the tin for 15-20 minutes. Then we are going to demold it and I'm going to show you the texture of the cake. Our cake was cooling in the tin since 15-20 minutes. I'm taking a butter knife to loosen the edges so that our cake comes out clean. So just rotate it across so that it leaves the edges. As soon as I have tilted my pan, the cake has come out. You can see that. And you can see that the tin is nice and clean. Now we are going to remove the parchment paper from this, and I'm going to show you the texture of the cake. I'm going to cut a piece and show you the texture of the cake. It is very nice and light, just like our sponge cake, I can say, and the texture is amazing. You can see that nice golden brown color we got because of the molasses. You can either serve this as it is or you can put some jam on this and it will taste amazing, trust me. I hope you like this video. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such interesting and easy recipes. You can also visit me on my Facebook page, which is given in the description box. Thank you and keep watching.